Hello students, myself Pushpalata Kadam from Samarpan Nyan School. Today we are going to study EVS Class 5 Chapter 6 Every Drop Counts. Students, you all know that all living beings need water. Water is needed by plants, animals and human beings. Life is not possible without water. Right? Water is available in different forms. That is the solid form. Solid forms of water is ice, snow, and the gaseous forms of water are steam, water vapor, and the liquid form of water is the water which we drink. Right? Students, you have also studied the different sources of water. What are the different sources of water? The main source of water is rain. When it rains, it gets filled up, the water gets filled up in oceans, seas, rivers, ponds, lakes, right? And these are the sources of water. There are some man-made sources of water also, like wells, tube wells, canals. These are the dams. These are the man-made sources of water. Students, in this lesson today we are going to study the ways to save water which were used in the previously and today, right? See children, this is a picture of Ghadi Sisar. Ghadi Sisar means a lake. Sar means a lake. King Ghadsi of Jaisalmer got it made 650 years ago with the help of the people. All around the lake there are ghats with steps leading to the water, decorated verandas, large halls, rooms and much more. People came here to celebrate festivals and for programs of music and dance. Children came here to study and they enjoyed playing around the lake. Okay, and this everybody could take water from this lake. It belongs to everybody and everybody took care to keep it clean. Rainwater collected in this lake spread over many miles. Okay, it was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into another lake at a lower level, and when that too filled up, the extra water flowed into the third lake, and so on, filling 9 such interconnected lakes. Okay, so it was so nicely built, and because of that, people did not have any water scarcity. The rainwater collected and it could be used throughout the year by people, and there was no shortage of water. But today, this Ghadi Sisar is no more. Many new buildings and colonies have come in between those 9 lakes, and now the water does not get collected in these lakes but just flows away and is wasted. Students, this is a picture of Al-Biruni. Al-Biruni was a traveler. He came from Uzbekistan and he wrote many things about how water was stored and different lakes and ponds, how they were built in our country, right? Children, look at the area around your school. Are there any fields, farms, pakka roads, drains in the area? What will happen if to the water when it rains? If the trees and all the soil is covered with cement, the water will not percolate. It will not soak into the soil. And because of that, it will not get stored up down under the earth. When it rains, some of the water it gets filled up in the lakes, oceans, seas, and the rest of the water it percolates in the soil and it gets stored under the soil underground in the water table. And if the water table is good, we can dig up wells and tube wells and make it available. But because of the cement, everywhere people are covering the land with cement, the water does not percolate in the under the soil. It does not go deep into the soil. It just flows away, and because of that there is a lot of water scarcity. Children, have you heard the word Jaisalmer? Jaisalmer is a place in Rajasthan. Okay, besides Jaisalmer, many other places in Rajasthan, they get very little rainfall. Here it rains only for few days in the entire year. Okay, only very few years there is rainfall. Other time there is no rainfall. And because of that, the rivers here do not have water. Okay, because of that there is a scarcity of water. Yet most of the villages in these areas, they have used a different technique to store water. What is the technique used by these people? They use the method called rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting? These people, as they get very little rainfall, they store each and every drop of water. Each and every drop of water is precious. Okay. And so they store each and every drop of water. See, in this picture you can see, this is a picture of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a method in which rainwater is collected, stored and used by the people. Okay, the rainwater which falls on the roofs of the houses is collected into underground tanks through pipes. Can you see a pipe from the roof of the house? The pipe goes down into the tank which is underground, and the rainwater is stored in that. And at the mouth of the pipe, a sieve is attached so that the dust particles and the dirt does not go into the tank. Okay. So many people in Rajasthan, they use this to store water, that is rainwater, right? Lakes and johards were also made to collect water. Okay. Water was everyone's need. One and all came together in this work, and they, be it a farmer, a businessman or a laborer. Okay. Some water from the lakes soaked into the ground and reached the wells and bawdis. What is the meaning of bawdi? Bawdi means a step well. Okay. See this picture. This is a picture of a bawdi. Bawdi means a step well. There are steps so that people can go down up to the water. Okay. See this picture. This is a picture of a bawdi. Bawdi means a step well. Okay. The steps go down several stories deep. That is, it's very deep. Okay. And instead of drawing up the water, the people go down to the water. Okay. The people could go down the steps and reach the water. That is why they are called step wells. Long ago, people used to make long journeys with their caravans of animals and goods. And people felt it was a good thing to give water to the thirsty travelers. And so they built many beautiful step wells. Okay, have you ever faced a shortage of water in your area? If yes, then what was the reason for it? What is the reason for the shortage of water which you have faced? You have to write it in your notebook. Talk to your grandmother or an elderly person and find out when they were of your age, from where did they get water for the house. Has there been a change now? So you can talk to your grandmother and find out. In those days, people used to get water from the wells, step wells, canals, lakes, ponds. They used to carry water in pots and then used to store that water in their houses. Right? And nowadays what is the condition? People have taps. They get water in their houses through taps. There are big water tanks and there are pipelines. Through pipelines the water go to the different buildings and we get water in our house. Right? What kind of water arrangements were made for travelers? For example, pew, mashak. Mashak means a leather bag or any other. So pew, these were made by kings for providing water to the villagers. And mashak is a leather bag. Okay, it is these leather bags were carried by travelers. Okay, and they used to carry water in those leather bags. And nowadays, now what do people do about water when they travel? What do? We use water bottles to carry water. Customs related to water. Children, in our country, water bodies like rivers, lakes, ponds are considered to be holy. People worship them, right? And there are many customs and festivals which are related to water. At some places, when the lakes get filled up with rainwater, people gather around the lakes and celebrate. Okay, see this picture. This is a picture of a bride of Uttarakhand. Okay, after getting married, she has come to the new village and she goes to the spring or the pond. And in cities, the new bride, she worships the tap, right? Because they consider water to be very holy, right? Because life is not possible without water. So they worship water bodies. Children, here you see there are the different types of pots which were used to store water. In the first picture you can see there is a pot made up of copper, and in the next picture you can see a pot made up of brass. Okay, very beautiful pots. And even today people use such types of pots. And what do you see around the pots? You see there are many beautiful stone carvings. They are made near the place of drinking water. Have you ever seen any such beautiful buildings near the place of drinking water? Okay. Children, find out, is there a lake, well or step well near your house or school? Visit it and find out more about it. How old it is, who built it, what kinds of buildings are around it, is the water clean, is it cleaned regularly, who all use the water, is there any festival celebrated at this place, is there any water today or it is dry. See children, here there is a story about Jodhpur. Okay, in 1986 there was no rain in Jodhpur and the surrounding areas. People remembered the old and forgotten step well, that is the Bauli. They cleaned the step well and more than 200 trucks of garbage was taken out of it. People of the area collected money. The thirsty town got water from the step well. After a few years it rained well and again the step well was forgotten. So you should not forget the step wells. You should use them regularly so that water is getting stored in that. Okay. Children, what do you think? What are the different reasons for scarcity of water or shortage of water? Nowadays, why do we face so much of shortage of water? This is because of the human activities, like human beings cut trees. And because of cutting down of trees, there is a shortage of rainfall, very less rainfall. And because of that, there is shortage of water. Then we have the areas around the trees have been covered with cement. And because of that, the water does not percolate into the soil. And because of that, the rainwater is not stored underground. Because of that, there is a shortage of water. So you should grow more and more trees so that there will be a lot of rainfall and there will not be a shortage of water. Discuss. There are two old wells in the area where Punita lives. Her grandmother says that about 15 to 20 years ago, there was water in these wells. The wells could have dried up because. Why is the water, why in those wells dried up? Why there is no water in those wells? Because water is being pumped up from under the ground with the help of electric motors. People, they pump out water from the underground with the help of electric motors. And because of that, the water table, it goes down and the wells, it gets dried up. Then the lakes in which rainwater used to collect are no longer there. The soil around the trees and parks is now covered with cement. Okay, so all these are the reasons why there is shortage of water. Okay children, the next part of this lesson we will see in the next video. Thank you.